Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Tech Island. We'll be featuring very cool gadgets, two of them, the solid state drive and the AOC 26-inch monitor. I'm Ryan, your host, and this is Chicha, your co-host for today. So this is the OCZ Core Series version 2 30GB SATA 2 2.5-inch solid-state drive. What is an SSD or a solid-state drive? Basically, what differentiates it from the normal hard drive is it has no more mechanical parts, no more moving parts. As you use it, you can even drop it. Oh, this one is even shock resistant. So you can drop it and you won't lose your data. And you won't bust your hard drive. You might think that it sounds familiar because this is also the same description as what we have for your USB flash drives. Right, it's the same technology. Instead, it's just grown to a bigger size, to a 2.5-inch size, so it can fit on your laptops. And there's a bracket for it to make it fit on your standard desktops. So let me show you how it looks like. Here, Chicha, this is your solid-state drive. Can you see that? I thought she was supposed to talk. This is your solid-state drive. See? It looks like your normal 2.5-inch hard drives for your laptops. But the difference is the weight. It's very light. See? And then you can't hear anything. There's no moving parts inside. In fact, if I drop it, it's safe. We're not scared to do that because OCZ is guaranteeing the safety of this drive. As you can see, it comes with a standard SATA connector and SATA power connector. The nice thing about this is it also comes with a USB port, which means that you can just buy this and hold it like this or use it like this, plug it to a USB port and use it as a 30 gig flash drive right on the spot. But of course, it might be a little too high compared to your normal flash drives because OCZ does have a 32 gigabyte flash drive, which we featured earlier. Well, actually, Chicha featured it and she loved it. Remember that, guys? Anyway, the purpose of this is people are buying this nowadays to replace their operating system hard drives on their PC or even their data hard drives. So most people would opt for the operating system first because the price is a little higher than the normal standard hard drives. So, what are we waiting for? Let's see this baby in action. Now let's see this baby in action. Right, Chicha? You want to see it go fast? Now the nice thing about it is it has a standard connection type like your normal SATA 2 drives. Remember this, the Sunbeam docking station that we featured before? We're going to plug it in here. As you can see from inside, it really has the same type of connector. It might not be an exact fit, but as you can see, this small groove here on the flip cover, that's really made so that it can fit 2.5-inch hard drives. So this won't be a problem putting this in. So let's do that. Again, this was just a freshly opened unit out from the box. We're connected by a SATA, eSATA to the computer. So let's plug it in. And let's switch the power on. There you go. It popped open. Now, before anything else, I want to tell you that I think we need to put Chicha back to her home because she's shedding right now and she's not really feeling that well and we want to let her rest, okay? So, guys, why don't you say bye to Chicha for now, alright? Alright, Chicha, take care. See you. Now, moving on, it's time to see this baby in action just like I told you. So, let's pop in let's look for a file. Let's go for an HD file. And what we're going to do is, we are going to transfer a, let's see, Monsters Inc. A 4.35 gigabyte file to the solid state drive, and we're going to see how fast this baby goes. What we're going to do also, like before, is start our timer to show you just how fast this thing can go. You don't have to initialize it or format it like you do with a normal hard drive, which usually takes a lot of time. This one, out of the box, you can use it right away. So again, let's do the test. Stopwatch is at 0. We're going to copy a 4.35 gigabyte file to the flash drive. So copy and paste. As you can see here, it's transferring about, well, it's actually increasing as the time goes by. 12, 13 megabytes per second, 14 megabytes per second. It's actually going faster as it's copying the data. So we're waiting for it. It's around 20 megabytes per second. So Windows is estimating it to be done in 2 minutes. And our clock is still at 40 seconds right now. It's about halfway at 40 seconds. More than halfway at 54 seconds, 55 seconds, and counting. About a minute more to go, 60 seconds more. We're now at 30.6 megabytes per second. That's absolutely crazy, man. That's fast for a flash drive, I tell you. So we're done, 1 minute and 37 seconds. Remember our test before, we tested a similar sized movie by copying it to the flash drive when we tested the docking station. It was about the same with the eSATA connection. And as you can see, that the flash drive really improved by going down around, probably shaved out around 20 seconds because we were at around 150 plus, 140 plus something there, and now we're down to about 1 minute and 37 seconds. That's fast for a solid state drive. Now, we want to show you actual boot up because we have a system that's running Windows 7 64-bit and the solid state drive is attached to it. We want to show you how fast it boots up your Windows. So before that, let's pause for a break.